President Lockman, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, members of the Cabinet, faculty, staff, friends and family of the graduating class, and my fellow classmates. It is an honor to speak with you here today. And on behalf of the class of 2019, thank you all for being here, and thank you for all of your support these last 4 years. Class of 2019, on this day, as we begin to look toward the future, I am reminded of the past. I am reminded of the shy, terrified 18-year-old who came to this campus 4 years ago with no friends or family in the area, no plan for the future, and very little confidence that I would figure it all out. I am reminded of the girl who did everything she could to blend in and avoid being the center of attention. The girl who was afraid to talk to her first-year roommates, to even make eye contact with others, and who spent way longer than I'd care to admit asking myself the same question: can I do this? During that time of uncertainty, when my fear of failure made me want to quit before I had even started, I thought about my very first role model and what she would do if she were in my situation: my mom. My mom has been a critical care and trauma nurse for over 30 years. The worst days of many people's lives, days where their loved ones or themselves were in critical condition, was often just another Tuesday for my mom. She has seen and been through more than I could imagine, but you'd never guess it by looking at her. My mom taught me that everything can change in an instant. To appreciate the good days, get perspective from the bad, and take advantage of every opportunity. She taught me that there are enough things in this world that will stop you or try to break you, and that you shouldn't be one of them. It was this train of thought that inspired me to change the question I kept asking myself, from "can I do this?" to "do I want this?" And if the answer was yes, then I wouldn't hesitate or doubt myself. I'd just go for it. I'd love to tell you when my turning point was at Champlain, to share that one decision I made, that one person who helped me, or that one experience during my time here that changed everything. I'd love to tell you that it was quick and painless, that I just woke up one morning, all of my self-doubt and fear were gone, and everything had just worked itself out. But it hadn't. It wasn't just one story or moment that got me or any of us here. It was thousands. It was multiple people who helped and tested us. Experiences that were good and bad, successes and failures, lessons learned, lessons missed, triumphs and mistakes. For me, it was the close-knit community, the amazing opportunities, and my passion for my major that got me out of my shell. And the more I tried new things and took advantage of the opportunities around me, the more I loved it. And the unique thing about Champlain is that it sneaks up on you. You don't realize how valuable the opportunities and experiences and people are until you look back on who you were before them, and how different all of these moments would be if they happened somewhere else. Fast forward 4 years later. I have attended 4 professional conferences, had 3 internships. I worked as a peer coach, a champ guide, a digital forensics tutor, a teaching assistant. I spent a semester abroad in Dublin, Ireland, and I worked as a senior admissions intern, where I told prospective and admitted students alike about my wonderful time here and everything that I have done. I have gone after everything that I have wanted, taken advantage of every opportunity, and I've achieved success I never thought possible. I have also failed, been rejected, stumbled, cried, and had days where I didn't know how I was going to pick myself back up again or where I was going to go from here. I encourage you, my fellow students, on those days where the "can I do this" overpowers the "do I want this," to really consider if the regret you'd have over trying and failing would outweigh the regret of not trying at all. Consider our school motto and what it truly means. Audayamus. Let us dare. Let us dare to do what scares us, to turn our dreams into goals that we just haven't accomplished yet. Let us dare to appreciate the good days and put the bad ones in perspective. Let us dare to embrace failure on the path to success. Let us dare to bring others up instead of tearing them down. Let us dare to be kind in a world where it is easier to hate. Let us dare to recognize our own privilege as individuals, as U.S. citizens, as college graduates, and what we have that others do not. Let us dare to change the "can I do this" to "do I want this," and not let fear overpower us. As we embark on this new journey together, I leave you with the wise words of another one of my first role models, my older sister, Katie. I called her after my first week of classes on the verge of tears and told her that I didn't think I was smart enough to be here. Katie's response has stuck with me every day since and is one of the reasons I am standing up here today. She told me, "It's not about how smart you are, it's about how hard you work." You don't always have to be the smartest person in the room or the most qualified. You just have to be in the room, to be the one willing to put in the extra hours, to work, to let your drive overpower the "can I do this" voice in your head. I'm not going to lie to you, it is going to be hard. And as sure as I am that every single person here can and will succeed, I am also sure that at one point or another, we will all fail. Let us dare to meet that failure with acceptance and gratitude and work past it toward our goals, to achieve the things we want and never fear if we can do it. Because I'm going to let you in on a secret. You can do it. There will be challenges and hardships along the way. You will be tested, strained, and sometimes that voice will come back and ask, "Can I do this?" To the things that threaten to break you and the obstacles that threaten to get in your way, I have one thing to say. I dare you. Thank you.